Welcome back to the Patriot Patio. I'm your host, Uncle Willie. And our motto is if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So, what's up, guys? As y'all seen the title, Save the Drama for Your Mama. I am smoking a Bones. I'm going to tell you a story about Bones and what I think I know. I might be wrong, but this is all hearsay. I'm still in, I'm in a pipe group on Facebook. A couple years ago, 3 years, maybe 4, I don't know. Time gets away from you once you get, a little older. Anyway, everybody in the group, well, not everybody, but there's a lot of people raving about these Bones pipes. So I went online, looked at his pipes, saw one that I thought was interesting looking, so I purchased it. Now here's the thing about Bones pipes. When I say they're cheap, I mean inexpensive. Okay? So the word that I got is, the way I understood it through the grapevine on the pipe page, Chris Morgan buys seconds and pipes that are they don't pass quality control for a certain company. What company? I don't know. I just know, I think I know. He buys the stummel part and then puts the stem on it. I don't know if he makes the stems or if he buys the stems separate and puts them on there. But anyway, I purchased a pipe, and this is the pipe that I purchased. And the reason I purchased it was because of this shape. I'd never seen one like that. And it's a sitter, like a poker style. It's a sitter. But if you notice how shiny or different color it is from there to there. From my understanding, he put stems on these pipes, and it's tapered a little bit as it goes up towards the plastic stem. It's where he sand it down or but whatever he does to make it fit. So can you see how it's more like finished, shiny, where this is more rough? This looks more like sandblast or whatever. I don't know what makes this not pass quality control, but it was $50. All his pipes on the website was $50. $50. Not 150, not 250, $50. And I do believe it was shipped for $50. I don't know, you might pay shipping now. My issue I had with the pipe from Morgan Bones is I ordered it and 2 weeks went by and I never received it. So I made a comment in the pipe page. Is it typical for the Bones pipe to take, more than 2 weeks to ship? Because I think it was coming from California. So even coming across the United States, it shouldn't take 2 weeks, even by Pony Express. So a guy in the group that's friends with Chris, text him. said something to him. Then Chris texted me or messaged me or somehow, I forget now. It's like I say, 3 or 4 years ago. He apologized and he blamed it on USPS. He said that the package was returned to him, but somehow he didn't know where to send it to. So I called BS on that, because where did you send it to the first time for them to return it to you? So about a week went by and I got the pipe. I didn't raise a stink. I didn't, I got the pipe. It's a lot smaller than I anticipated. What can you do? I bought it off of a picture on the website. But it's a unique shape pipe. It's sort of like those vest pipes, but the stem isn't enough where it folds over. Smoke's fine, but I swore at that time I would never buy another Morgan Bones pipe off of the website. It smokes fine, but it gets hot quick. And that's no fault to Chris. That's my fault because of the cadence I smoke with. I smoke faster, I chooch it. So it gets hot. So I gotta sit it down, let it cool off, then smoke it, sit it down, smoke it, sit it down. That's my fault. And I smoke mostly all my pipes where they get hot. Even this one being a thicker bowl, this is only the second bowl that I have smoked out of this Bones. I went to the pipe show last year and I didn't take a pipe with me. I only smoked cigars. Well, a friend of mine bought some tobacco and I wanted to try it. I wanted to smoke some of it. So I went inside the show and I bought a $10 pipe that was used. It was an estate pipe and it was cheap, basket pipe, but it was $10. Come back out and put some tobacco in it, lit it up, and it was ghosted so bad with something I couldn't smoke it. I wasted that bowl of tobacco. So I told my buddy, I said, I'm going to go in here and buy another pipe, look for another one, because I really want to smoke some of that tobacco. So we went inside, he went in with me, and I saw this man that was selling Bones pipes. And they were $50 on the table, $50. You got a sock with it, got the logo, said Bones on it. I said, how much are the Bones? He said, $50. I said, all right, well, I'll take this one. Well, before I could pay for it, my buddy threw down $50 and paid it and bought it for me. So, in all reality, I still didn't buy the second Bones pipe. It's got a big old gouge out in the top of the bowl. I saw that, and all these little holes. I saw all the imperfections with this pipe when I bought it. Well, when my buddy bought it. I saw all of that. I still bought it. It's a $50 pipe, guys. Like I said, if it was $150, $250, $350, it would be a different story. I would expect better quality. But from what I understand, Chris buys these pipes like by the box full, maybe by the pound. I don't know how he buys them, but that's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true. But he buys these pipes and then fits them with the stem. And I don't know the difference between plastic, resin, vulcanite. They're all plastic to me. That's a good pipe, just not pretty. It comes unfinished so you can get it to patina as you smoke it. And if you don't know what patina means, that's just a fancy word for getting dirty. The more you handle it with the oils from your hands and the smoke coming like with a meerschaum, how they turn and patina, get real dark from the tobacco, from the oils that come through the pipe. That's what's going to happen with this pipe because it's unfinished. If this pipe had been sealed, varnished and sealed somehow, I wouldn't expect anything to come through and change the color. But it's an unfinished pipe. And I can't stress enough that they are $50 for them. So there was a guy, I'm sure some of y'all have seen it. I'm not going to say his name. But there was a presenter that busted up 2 Bones pipes because one, he smoked it every day and it started getting oil coming through the pipe and getting sticky on his hands. Well, I expect that's what's going to happen with this because it's hosed, it's not sealed, it's a $50 pipe. What else can I say, guys? I don't. So then he said that it broke putting a pipe cleaner in it. Well, you look at this. You look, this side is more flat than that side is more rounded. If I'd have paid $150, I'd expect that to be more symmetrical on both sides. It's a $50 pipe. I watched some other guys' videos that responded to the person that broke the Bones pipe. And the one guy, his commentary on it made perfect sense. The guy that broke the pipe had a rubber bit on it, and he smoked the pipe almost every day, and he's a clincher. But you get a cheap plastic stem on a pipe, and you clinch it, there is room there for it to crack under pressure. And then when you jam a pipe cleaner through it, if you can see the end of this button, I don't know that I could put a pipe cleaner through that without forcing it. Especially the pipe cleaners I use, because I use Fallon, and they are tapered. I don't know which side of the fence to get on. So I'm just going to stay in my lane. He made a 20-some minute video that he could have made his point in 5 minutes and broke the pipe instead of dragging it out. And I'll be honest with you, I watched the video. I subbed his channel so I could unsub him. It's just what I did. People asked, is that a good smoking pipe? Well, I put tobacco in that end and put fire on top of it, and the smoke comes out this end. What is a bad smoking pipe? One that's drilled funky and you don't get it to come through. I have multiple pipes and none of them are a bad smoker. Even my Dr. Grabo, it's a good smoker. And this pipe is smoking very well. I don't know that I've ever took the stem out of it. You can tell where it's been finished a little bit around there, and then this stem goes in there nice and gentle. And I'm sure, like I said, that the button on the end, it might not accept the pipe cleaner unless you use one of them little skinny BJ Longs. I don't use those. So that's my take on Bones pipes. I won't buy one from Chris Morgan's website because I don't like what happened when I bought the first one with the shipping deal. He said it was returned to him, and the post lady, the mail lady, said she knew it was his package because the way he folds the envelope. He uses the red USPS envelopes and folds it over and then seals it. So the envelope is this big instead of that big. It had my address right there on the front, and he said it was returned because something happened. They didn't know where to send it. Well, how did he send it out to start with if he didn't know where to send it? And then he supposedly, the mail lady recognized his fold and he brought it back to him, and then he was able to figure out where it goes, and it got to me. It took like 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks to get this pipe. So that's when I vowed I wouldn't buy another one from Chris Morgan's, from Bones website. And I won't. You can do what you want. Now, if I see one at the pipe show and it's on somebody's table and I like the shape of it or whatever, I might purchase one, but I won't buy it from Chris. Just because of that, it just left a bad taste in my mouth and I just can't spit it out. But as far as the pipes go, they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. And like I said, they're a $50 pipe. What can you expect from a $50 pipe? Well, I'm getting more than what I expect because it's smoking fine, smoking great. So there you have it. Like I said, that's why I want to change the YTPC to the YouTube Patriot community and get rid of all them drama people from the YouTube pipe community, because there's more than pipes in this community. So that's why I say YouTube Patriot community, YTPC, like the Patriot patio. So I'm going to jump for now, and I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow with an update on my health. So anyway, remember, freedom don't come free. It's won by the brave.